Hi, I'm Caede, your guide. Today, I came to show you a Zen garden. Ryoanji Temple is about a 15 minutes walk from the Kinkakuji Temple. Compared to Kinkakuji, there are fewer tourists here, so you can take your time and enjoy the stone garden. This temple was founded in 1450 by the warlord Hosokawa Katsumoto, a Zen Buddhist priest. Katsumoto was more interested in art and culture than in politics, and he practiced painting, falconry, medicine, and even cooking. It is said that he was quite a gourmand. He was especially good at cooking carp. He had several children, but his son was eccentric and seriously wanted to fly and was training to do so. His daughter was not so pretty that she became a nun and lived here at Ryoanji for some time. But they were both very smart and good at what they did. This temple has been destroyed by fire many times, but it has been rebuilt each time. In 1975, Queen Elizabeth of England visited the temple and praised the rock garden inside the temple, saying it was a wonderful rock garden. In 1994, the temple was registered as a component of the UNESCO World Heritage Site, Cultural Properties of the Ancient Capital of Kyoto. Now, there is more to Ryoanji than just its beauty. Let's take a tour of Ryoanji, focusing on the mysterious stone garden. After completing the restoration and passing through the gate, you will see a large pond called Ryoanji in a spacious green space. In the old days, people used to ride boats on the pond to enjoy the seasonal scenery, which is why the pond is so large. Even now, you can see the beautiful scenery of cherry blossoms in the spring, irises in early summer, and autumn leaves in the fall. The meaning of mirroring pond is that if you reflect your appearance in this pond, you will be able to see your true self. Please try it. Do you want to make more money? And do you want to live longer? Please pay a visit to the island in the pond. This is Benten Island, the island where Benzaiten, the god of wealth and longevity, is enshrined. You can get to this island by going in the opposite direction of the stone garden side of the path leading to the stone garden. The other island is called Fushitorajima, or Crouching Tiger Island, because of its appearance. There are also two stones where turtles bask on a sunny day, and these are called Mikumari Ishi, which were placed to measure the height of the water. They serve as a measuring tape. I thought it was for basking turtles. At the end of the approach to the temple, decorated with weeping cherry blossoms and autumn leaves, at the top of the stone stairs, you can see the kuri, the old kitchen. This is the entrance to the stone garden, so let's show a ticket, take off our shoes, and go inside. The stone garden at Ryoanji is called Kare-sansui, which means dry landscape. A garden that uses gravel to represent water without using real water. Until then, it was believed that a garden could not be created without water. But thanks to this method, gardens can now be created anywhere. It is thought that Kare-sansui gardens began to be created in the Muromachi period, from the late 16th century onward. The feudal lords lost their wealth during this long period of warfare and had no money to build large gardens with water. This is said to have led to the emergence of Kare-sansui gardens. The Kare-sansui garden is now one of the most popular gardens in Japan. The creator of the stone garden, the year it was created, and the meaning behind the placement of the 15 stones are all shrouded in mystery. The first thing that jumps out at your eyes are the 15 large and small stones. From left to right, they are arranged in groups of 5, 2, 3, 2, and 3. Can you see them? The leftmost and rightmost groups of stones have a large stone in the middle. So one of the small stones is always hidden by the large stone, meaning that you can't see all 15 stones at once. It's strange, isn't it? But why did they arrange the stones like this after they had made them so well? There are many theories, but here are two of the most popular ones. In the East, odd numbers are considered lucky numbers. Also, the number 15 represents perfection in the East, which is why there are 15 stones in the temple. However, in the past in Japan, it was believed that things begin to fall apart when they are completed. So, one stone may have been placed so that it is always hidden from view. Imperfection is considered good, isn't it? Another theory is that 7, 5, 3 are considered lucky numbers, as seen in Shichi-go-san, an annual event celebrating the growth of children in Japan in November. When the groups are arranged in two groups from left to right, the leftmost group is 5 plus 2 equals 7. The next is 3 plus 2 equals 5. And the last group is 3, making 7, 5, 3, which is said to have been intentionally arranged like this. Of course, there's no definite answer to the arrangement of the stones in the stone garden. So, it might be interesting to consider other reasons as well. The wall surrounding the stone garden also has a secret. These walls are called aburado-bei, made by mixing red clay with rapeseed oil. The back wall, seen from the front, is lower on the far left. This is to allow for better drainage. The wall on the right side is about 50 centimeters lower in the back than in the front. This makes use of perspective to visually give a sense of depth and make the narrow garden look wider. Please have a good look. According to one theory, there's a place from where you can see all 15 stones. So, if you have time, why not try to find this place? I haven't found it yet. This garden used to be taken care of every day by ascetic monks who trained at Ryoanji, but now there are no more monks who practice here. That's why the chief priest is doing it all by himself. The main job is picking up trash and fallen leaves. The wave pattern is freshly raked once every 7 to 10 days. In fact, the pattern is about 10 centimeters deep, so a little rain and wind won't destroy the pattern. Many people look only at the stone garden and forget to look at the sliding door paintings in the Hojo or main hall. The painting of dragons, which took 5 years from 1953 to paint and was done using only ink, is very much worth seeing. On the opposite side of the stone garden from the Hojo is the tsukubai. A tsukubai is a bowl used to wash and purify one's hands before entering the tea room. The round-shaped tsukubai has 4 characters carved on it, starting from the top and going clockwise. These characters by themselves do not have any meaning, but if you make the middle part where the water is poured into the character for mouth, you get the characters for I, only, satisfaction, and no. If you read these 4 kanji characters together, they form a certain meaning. What is it? It means that those who know how to be satisfied are happy, even if they are poor. I wonder if this is an expression of the spirit of being happy with what you have, since there's no limit to human greed. Next to this tsukubai is a wabisae camellia tree, the oldest one in Japan. That's said to be over 400 years old, which delights people with its beautiful flowers every February and March. Next to the Hojo, there are Buddha Hall and several other buildings that are not open to the public. Most of the buildings are closed to the public because they are still used as temples. After taking a good look at the stone garden, take your time to look at the Kyoyochi pond and head for the exit.